Hi, it's Linda from Homestay by the Lake. So who's ready to start a new series on like low sodium? I had a heart attack, open heart surgery in 2016, and I should not be feeling swelling. And I am because I've just slacked. It's as simple as that. I slacked. I'm eating salt. My ankles swelled up. I could feel it in my lungs. I was not good. So, time for a change in my diet. Okay, so my first thing is, here is my breakfast I'm going to have. Now, I get the organic Greek whole milk plain yogurt. And this, let me get my glasses. This says, for a 3/4 cup, it's 65 milligrams of sodium. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. So I definitely did not use 3/4 of a cup. There's probably maybe a half a cup in here. And then I cut up some banana and some strawberry. And then I'm going to strain some kombucha and have some kombucha with it. So here's the start of my low sodium. Okay, so we are starting off with our breakfast with our yogurt and some strawberries and a half a banana, some homemade kombucha that's pear flavored from our pear trees. So I'm gonna have some of that with my breakfast. And there's the start of my new menu. And I'll tell you, that was very delicious. I'm happy with that. I have to do better than the yogurt, or use less yogurt, just enough to maybe cover some fruit, because there was, in the Greek yogurt, there was 65 milligrams of sodium in 3/4 cup. So I did not use a 3/4 cup, but still, that's some sodium. Now I know our bodies need sodium, but I have to really limit my sodium. So let's do this. We are going to strain my pear kombucha. Let's hope this came out good. Oh, it smells delicious. Have you ever tried to make your own kombucha if you're a kombucha lover? Once you get the process, it's really simple. You should try it. And you know, you can make your own, which is the best about making your own, because you can do your own flavors. There we go. And I will store this in my mason jars. And then I'm going to have some with breakfast. Oh, that is so good. Did I do a video on making kombucha? I'm not sure if I did. If I did, check in my playlist. Make your own. Should be in there. Very easy to make. And you'll love it. I did a peach with peaches that I had canned from South Carolina. Peach kombucha is delicious, absolutely delicious. All right, there's my breakfast for my first day of changing up my menu, because it is time to not have to take a LASIK pill. Linda, get your stuff together, young lady. Okay, so for my week 1 breakfast, it's going to be strawberries, yogurt, half a banana, and kombucha. And did you know that kombucha actually lowers your blood sugar? So the fruit that I am eating, the kombucha is helping level out my sugar. So I went through my fridge to see what it is I have that I could make healthy for lunch, for snacks. So what I have in there is I have some cucumber, a half. So I'm gonna cut that up. I have some carrots. I have some celery that needs to be used up. And this is definitely a little soft, so we are gonna throw that right in some water. If your celery starts to get a little soft, you throw it in some water, it perks it right up. And do you know if you trim this off and plant this in your garden, celery will grow? If I could talk. If you cut this end off, plant it in your dirt, in your garden, or on your windowsill, celery will grow. It's the coolest thing. It's a great kids project too. So I am going to cut that off, and that will be for my girls. We'll save them some treats. And I'm going to plant this in the garden. And we are going to get some celery to grow. Okay, so I have cucumber. This is exactly what I need because I'm not really hungry at that point, you know? So I think I will be happy just having a little something to snack on to hold me over until dinner. And I'm just gonna cut these this way. Perfect. And I know by prepping these things, it's going to make me eat them because I don't want them to go to waste. There's my cucumber. And I have some carrots wrapped in my tea towel that, look at that, getting soft. So I'm gonna throw them in the water, let them perk up a little bit, and then we're going to cut them up. How many is in there? 3. I'll do one of these in the meantime. And I'm going to save all the peelings for my girls because they will like it. And now where I used to save my vegetable peelings for my vegetable stock in the freezer, it goes to my girls. Keep my girls healthy. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this up just a little bit into bite-sized pieces. And those will be my carrots. Let's see, how's that doing? Totally fine. Wash my celery. See, my celery has perked right up. I'm not a huge fan of the greens of the celery, so I will not put those in my bowl. Well, I'm excited about this. This is going to be very good, and hopefully this is going to make me feel much better. Sometimes, you know, I feel like I get in a funk and I just eat whatever, which is not good for me. All nice and clean. Now, because this celery is getting old, I'm going to go ahead. Now, here is enough for me to snack on, so that's good for that. But what I'm going to do with the rest of this celery is I'm going to chop it up and put it in the freezer so I have some, because it's starting to go bad. I don't want to put that back in the fridge. My girls just had the strawberry tops and the fruit from the kombucha, which is very good for them. They had pears. They loved it. I'm sure by the time I bring these scraps out, all those scraps will be gone already. Okay, here's some good little carrots to munch on. they're a little soft, but that's okay. These are gonna be eaten fairly quickly, so. So it is Sunday when I'm doing this video. How's everybody's Sunday doing this morning? And it was daylight savings time. So we all lost an hour of sleep. And when I woke up, I was like, oh no, it's such and such. I'm not gonna tell you what time I got up. But I said, but my clock said such and such, so it's okay. I was a lot lazy. Definitely slept in today. But I took my Lasix yesterday, and you know, I have not been feeling well. So I think I needed that extra sleep because I had not been sleeping well. And then talking all of this over. Oops. And making the decision to, okay, enough is enough, and get your stuff together so you feel better. All right, here's some nice carrots. I actually might do another carrot because I really like carrots. Oh, I had done some carrots in the garden. Was it last year or the year before? Oh, they were the sweetest carrots. They were little, but I had put them in my soups and my salads, and they were just so delicious. I have already planted carrots this year, so I hope I get nice fresh carrots. And the timing of this with all my fresh veggies and garden season will be really good, because then I'll have fresh lettuce, I'll have fresh vegetables, fresh beans, I planted all sorts of stuff. And everything's coming up, except I have a problem with some squirrels who are digging holes, little boogers, and they're messing with my seeds. All right, so now I've got cucumber, carrots, and celery. That's perfect. So I also have some red leaf lettuce, and I'm gonna wash that, dry it, and prep that. And then, what else can we prep? We'll see, I'll be back. Thank you so much for watching my video on the start of my low sodium series.